I'm here to help small YouTubers like you. Today we are going into a deep dive into my phone on a frequently asked questions Ask Me Anything Q&A from you. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Alan Spicer, your YouTube certified expert. And if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow a YouTube channel, or push your brand out there onto the second largest search engine on the internet, you should click subscribe. Start creating. Now this one's a little bit different. Today I asked for your input. I asked on my community tab, on my Facebook pages and everywhere for you to submit questions to me to answer specifically to help you. Basically I pride myself on trying to help the smaller YouTuber grow, to try and understand the next step that they need to take or to understand little things. It's going to be a mix of growth, it's going to be a mix of personal things. Let's jump into it. James Bubb on Facebook asked me, one thing that's intriguing is ranking videos for smaller channels, i.e. YouTube SEO. I frequently targeted keywords which TubeBuddy has suggested are excellent for me, yet those don't appear within the top 20 results for that keyword. I'm wondering what the next step is or if I'm missing anything out. Now, what I suggest in this situation is you have a look at your channel, you have a look at your channel behaviour. Are you uploading 3 videos a week on a regular basis? Are you hunting keywords? Are you hunting consistency? And are you engaging? I understand that in your head you think things are going to immediately pop. I don't immediately pop. I have videos on this channel with thousands of views, in some cases tens of thousands of views. Now, as you can see here, it didn't start that way. They started very slow and then they popped over time. As long as you've got the keyword, as long as your video is about that keyword, you are delivering what they promise, it's a decent quality, they can hear you, they can see you, the thumbnail's not clickbaity, it gives them what they want, then people will start to watch that video over time. The key metric here is accrued watch time, total accrued watch time. It may not pop now, but in 100 days or 200 days, if there's 5-10 people watching it every day, YouTube then learns out of those 10 people today, 8 of them watched all the way through, 2 of them liked it, so therefore it's trustworthy, people are engaging, they like it, it seems to deliver what it's asking it to be, and they'll bump up the rank a little bit, and then you'll get 15 views a day, 20 views a day, and then in another 100 days, it bumps and it bumps and it bumps, and then finally at some point, as you can see from these graphs, it will spike and then it's ranking. Although you're not getting traffic from day one, don't be depressed, don't be let down, don't feel downhearted, wait for it. As long as you delivered what you promised, as long as it is engaging, then it has a chance to rank in the long term based on behaviour. The reason why things rank immediately for the bigger boys is they've got time to get that accrued watch time much faster. For smaller people like you or me, it will take a few months to prove and to secure in the mind of YouTube that it's a good video for that keyword. Nangdan asked, how old are you? I am 34, hurtling towards 35. That's why I've been on YouTube on and off for 5, 6, 7 years with clients and other projects. Slayer Squad asks, is it good instead of saying sub back, if you do something like this, don't click, read, blah, 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 no. No. The only thing you should ever be commenting on any videos is supportive, constructive comments. Start a conversation with the person above you. Answer the question that's in the video, engage in the topic that's at hand, because if people think you're a spammer, you may get 1 or 2, but you're a spammer. What you should do is find a video that you really like, maybe one that's really popular, say something that is about the topic, it might then get upvoted, it might float to the top, you might then be known for that community for making really insightful, engaging comments, and then they'll go and check out your videos that way. James Lister of Famous James and Evil Corking Reacts have a very similar question. James says, I have 36 subs and 2.8 watch time, 1.2 views and growing. I've gained 10 subs in a month, but I've lost 15. What am I doing wrong? Lee, once again, similar question. I have 320 subs, 50k views, 150k watch time. I think I'm doing everything right, except for schedules of post. Pretty sure I've already kind of answered this one. In fact, I made a dedicated video. What you need to do is stop thinking of the numbers. fact, I've made 2 videos. Stop thinking of the numbers and focus. And 2, think of the 100 video strategy. Make 100 videos. Understand what you can do in front of a video. Understand what you can do with your lighting. Dial in what you and your subscribers want from you. Then out of those 100, see the top 10. See what ones got you the most views, the most subscribed, the ones that got you the most engaged. Do that again. Stop focusing on how many subs you're getting. Stop focusing on how many videos you're getting from video to video. Just make a back catalogue of 100 videos and do it as quickly as possible. 3 videos a week. That'll take you around about half a year to get 100 videos. Or if you're doing 1 video a week, yeah, it will take you 2 years, but you will learn. You'll learn how to set up your camera, your lighting, your audio. I know you're focusing on the numbers. I know you want to get thousands of views and thousands of subscribers, but what you need to do is focus on the quality of the content you are making, and the audience you are building. Because if you're focusing on that 15 subs this week and the 15 subs next week, you will burn out amazingly quickly because you are focusing way too much on the numbers. You're focusing way too much on the small numbers. Think 100 videos, learn what they want, try then. YouTube is a marathon and not a sprint. Nandang back again with, what did you do when you got your first 1,000 subscribers? I celebrated. In fact, I'm quite bad at congratulating myself. My girlfriend and a dear colleague basically made sure that I recognised what I'd done. I also went out and got YouTube certified around about the same time. So she got me a card, we had a nice meal, we celebrated it, and then I just went back to work because it's a nice milestone, but I've got a long-term goal in mind, and this directly works with my income. This helps me get clients, this helps me make friends and entertain and help you, but overall, I'll celebrate when I've got a nice big silver plaque that I can put on that wall. Till then, I'm focusing on keep going. Don't get me wrong, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll probably do something, and I'll probably celebrate at 20 and 50, right? But nothing in particular for 1,000. Angela Klebb asked, how much do you get paid on YouTube? And how many subscribers did you have when you first got paid? I don't think legally, under the terms and conditions of the partnership program, I'm allowed to mention money, right? I'm sure if you dig through some of my tutorial videos where I show screenshots, you can kind of see it there. But let's say enough to maybe treat my girlfriend to a good meal, maybe pay a phone bill and do a little bit of home shopping was my first pay slip. And how many subscribers did I have? I don't know, around about 2,000 subscribers. I make most of my money outside the YouTube AdSense bubble. I make them with clients, I make them with consulting, I make them with products and that kind of thing. I suggest you do the same. Unless your channel gets thousands and thousands and thousands of views and you are angled towards the kids market or the games market, you might struggle with AdSense alone. You will have to think of affiliate links, you will have to think of services, and you will have to think of products or merchandise to make some serious money on the YouTube platform. Secret Friend asks, how can I watch my own live streams? Well, you can go back to your live stream tab. You go there in the classic dashboard, then it's under the events. If you go into the new studio dashboard, you click videos, and the tab at the top there's live, and you can watch it straight from YouTube. You can make it private there as well, or you can use the drop down and use the download from there as well. SM22 says, what made you want to be a YouTube certified expert? It's mainly because all of my life I've been doing something like this. All of my life I've been doing web development. I say all of my life, I mean for the last 8, 10, 11 years. Before that, I was a security guard, and before that I was in banking and education and, you know, learning at school. I never had a piece of paper that said I could do what I did within web development world. I'd already done it for 8 years. So I would sell a product, I'd pass it on to my team, they would develop it, and I'd pass it back to the client. And that's how web development worked. So I wanted to come into YouTube and I wanted that piece of paper. I wanted to prove I know what I can do. And so I went out of my way and I went for the YouTube certification. I now have 3 YouTube certification qualifications, which are Content ID, which are Growth Strategy, and which are Monetization. I can either grow your channel, make money for your channel, or protect your content that is copyrighted to grow your brand. And now I've got that piece of paper, and I finally got proof that I know what I'm talking about, even though I've been doing it for 6, 7 years and kind of knew it anyway. It's kind of to validate your self-belief. There's this thing called imposter syndrome on YouTube. It's not just YouTube that has the same problem. I wanted to prove to myself that I knew what I knew, and now I can help other people with proof that I know what I know. What is something you always wanted to do? He also asks. Maybe that silver play button, maybe a canal boat holiday, maybe at some point take this wonderful camera around America and go on like a driving holiday in which I vlog my life whilst teaching you tips that way. Maybe go and see a few of my friends in America. That kind of thing. Chung Hak Teng which I pronounced wrong, I apologise, asked how may I remove the shushing noise completely? That may be a simple thing as moving closer to the microphone, or getting an actual microphone that isn't the inbuilt camera one. When I had my webcam, I made sure that I had a dedicated audio device, so I had 2 webcams plugged in. At the end of the day, move closer, make sure that it can hear you more, talk louder, and hopefully it will eliminate some of the shushing. Play, learn and enjoy said, newbie here, tips on how I can get subscribers within YouTube and externally, thank you in advance. It's as simple as create content and push it out to where your audience will be. Find forums that they happen to be in, subreddits, Facebook groups, that kind of thing. Find things that people want to do. So if you happen to be in the kid area, find the keywords that people are searching for. I believe slime is a very popular thing for people to make. Or go out of the way to learn or teach people something specifically, and then in the long run, it's how-to evergreen content, and it will hook them, teach them, breed loyalty. Most importantly, don't give up. YouTube's a long haul game. Build the brickwork now, build a back catalogue, and it will snowball in time. Pete asked, I would love it if you could help me with my small channel. I voted yes. I need to know how to improve and accelerate faster growth. I'm extremely dedicated and motivated to succeed. Now, what I honestly suggest is you have a look at your keywords, you have a look at your titles, your descriptions, your tags, and your branding, and pump out at least 3 videos a week. It's my golden thing, 3 videos a week with decent SEO titles. I understand that you might be wanting to lead with personality, but my first 200 odd videos on this channel is me teaching you and others how to turn on this feature, how to pick lighting, how to sort out a set, how to anything. The reason for that is you learn, you trust. If you can think of how-to things that you can teach to your audience in any way, shape or form, how to game, how to tie your shoes, how to tie a tie, how to make slime, how to play a specific game, how to take a toddler to a dentist. I mean, if you're vlogging, it's a bit harder. You need to lead with a hook. At the end of the day, you need to create content on a regular basis, build up a back catalogue, and then remember that it's a long haul game. Moto Matt Seller says, meta tag strategy, how do you find tags when they are in your second language and aren't familiar with the culture? I highly advise something like TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy, as long as you put the title correct and then you put it in the description, then click suggest, it will start to recommend things that are in that language that are relevant to your title and your descriptions. Go out and Google similar topics and terms. Use the related tags in TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is free. Click down below, alanspicer.com/TubeBuddy. It's completely free and it will suggest and do a lot of legwork for you. Also, find people in your niche speaking in that other language. Have a look at when they're talking about the same type of thing you are. Have a look at their tags. Have a look at their descriptions. Maybe learn from them, and then in the long run you'll start to learn euphemisms, you'll start to learn generally how to optimize. But is there a reason why you're doing it in something that isn't your native language? I understand that English may be the most dominant language on YouTube, but that doesn't mean that you can't grow an audience in your native tongue. Especially nowadays, YouTube is expanding very rapidly in non-English language channels. So why be one of the many in English when you could be one of the top in your own native language? Now, this was a viewer submitted question Q&A. Now, if you want your comment read out on the next Q&A, leave a comment down below. Why not check out my deep dive videos here? Go out there, start creating.